If you want awesome products at great prices, check out the description. The Western Australian Coroner's Court inquest into the death of 16-year-old Indigenous teenager Cleveland Dodd has revealed harrowing details of his final days in custody. Dodd, found unresponsive in his cell at the high-security Casuarina Prison's Youth Wing, Unit 18, on October 12, 2023, succumbed to his injuries a week later. His death, sparking widespread outrage and grief within the community, has prompted intense scrutiny of the conditions within the facility and the care provided by Justice Department staff. The inquest, which resumed recently after commencing in April 2024, heard compelling testimony painting a grim picture of neglect and systemic failings. A lawyer representing Dodd's mother, Nadine Dodd, delivered scathing criticism of the treatment her son endured. Stephen Penglis described Cleveland's experience as institutional abuse, cruel and inhumane treatment, highlighting the teenager's prolonged confinement. For 74 of the 86 days he spent in Unit 18, Cleveland was confined to his cell for over 22 hours daily, receiving a meager 4 hours of recreation time, equivalent to approximately 3 minutes per day. His cell lacked running water, a critical detail given his repeated requests for water, 6 times in the hours leading up to his self-harm. The inquest revealed a pattern of escalating distress. Cleveland made 8 separate threats of self-harm and sought medical attention on multiple occasions. His lawyer detailed a series of triggering events, including denied bail, a thwarted attempt to contact his mother on her birthday, and severe, untreated dental problems, painting a picture of accumulating desperation culminating in tragedy. Penglis's concluding statement, that Cleveland's death was preventable and predictable, underscored the gravity of the systemic failures identified. Julian McMahon, a lawyer representing the Aboriginal Legal Service, echoed these sentiments, stating that the inquest unveiled a widespread acceptance of unacceptable practices within the Justice Department. He described the conditions in Unit 18 as horrific, noting an epidemic of self-harm amongst a predominantly Aboriginal youth population. McMahon clarified that this self-harm encompassed attempted suicide, revealing at least 17 such incidents in the 24 hours preceding Cleveland's fatal self-harm. While lawyers for senior Justice Department staff, including former Director General Adam Tomison, argued against adverse findings, asserting their clients' lack of direct responsibility for the facility's operational shortcomings, the testimony paints a different picture. Tomison himself previously acknowledged the appalling, cruel, inhumane, and degrading treatment of children in Unit 18 during his tenure. The Justice Department issued an apology to Cleveland's family, acknowledging numerous issues within Unit 18 in 2023, including damaged infrastructure, excessive confinement, and staff shortages. Further evidence highlighted critical failures in the hours surrounding Cleveland's self-harm. Lawyer Tim Russell pointed to inadequate supervision and the failure to provide sufficient water. He emphasized that more should have been done. However, the department's response stopped short of admitting Unit 18 was unsuitable for youth detainees. The inquest heard that paramedics arrived at 2:06 a.m., approximately 9 minutes after Cleveland's self-harm was first reported at approximately 1:35 a.m., highlighting a delay in critical intervention. Cleveland Dodd passed away on October 19, 2023, surrounded by his family. This tragic loss underscores the urgent need for comprehensive reform within the juvenile justice system to prevent similar incidents in the future. The inquest continues. In Australia, crisis support is available through Lifeline on 13 11 14, and Indigenous Australians can contact 13YRN on 1392 76.